Hello, it's me, R.R. Lee, and this is the Somsak Equation. We're starting in the kitchen because our target is the head chef. He is having a conversation that we are going to interrupt as soon as he turns it up to the side by stabbing him in the back like we just did, and then running away. Just gotta make sure the guy behind this door walks up ahead so that he doesn't see us. And the people around us do not care that he died. See, body found. It took them 10 seconds to find his dead body. He just stopped talking mid-sentence when we stabbed him in the back, and all the people around him were just like, he does this all the time. That dang Alzheimer's. It always makes him stop talking part way. But we can't say anything about that. Don't look at him. It would make him feel bad about himself having this illness. Instead of helping him, they just leave him to die. And no, I don't want to replay it. I don't know why I almost did that. No, don't want to replay that. We'll do it the same for level 2, except now we have to kill this guy that's taking a smoke. Alright, we're going to interrupt this conversation. He's going to turn it up to the side. Everyone else in the kitchen, again, does not care. Gonna stab him. The birthday boy does need his cake topper. He needs that cake topper. He doesn't know how old he is. How else would he know how old he is if he did not have the cake topper, head chef? That's why they're calling about it, and I'm going to crouch. Don't worry about me, bartender. I'm just passing by. Mind your own business. And we have business with this area here. He's going to come take a smoke right here. And wouldn't you happen to know it, there happen to be 2 explosive flasks right there. So I'm going to drop one here. And I'm going to take the other one too. And I'm going to drop it right here because when we throw our breach charge, it may bounce a little. I've noticed this with breach charges, but sometimes when you throw them, they'll just roll as if it's a bowling ball far off into the distance, which is just crazy. And our target's coming down the stairs. He's gonna come out here to have a smoke. It is his first stop. This is the first place that we can kill him. And you see how there's a camera there? That's the camera I was talking about for the last escalation that I'm trying to make 47E. Nom nom nom. That's the camera that we had to keep crouching to avoid in the last one. Very important not to get recorded by that because I don't want to go back and delete any footage, although it won't be a problem for this one. Don't have to worry about any cameras for this escalation contract. So he's gonna stop, and I'm gonna throw this over there and ruin his day. And he's gonna jump into the ceiling. Yeah, he did a twirling backflip. Beautiful, beautiful. He must have been in ballet when he was younger. That's why that's why he has a crippling smoking addiction. That's why he smokes so many cigarettes. Could you look away? Could you turn around? That must be why he smokes so much. To try and forget about his past. And I don't want to, but I'm gonna go around this way. It's just that the bartender right there, and he's looking down enough at what he's doing to not get fully suspicious of us. I'm gonna go around the other way so that the concierge will mind their own business. Don't want to get too close to them. Depending on how close you are to NPCs, that's how fast their suspicion meter will fill. And if we're running away, it takes longer for them to fill, unless they're chasing us. If they're running at us at the same speed that we are running away from them, then it will continue to fill up and we are screwed. But that is not going to happen this time because their job is behind a desk. Thank you. Thank you. And now we have a third target. She's on the inside under the camera. As I've already said, we don't have to worry about any cameras for this one. She just happens to be underneath the camera. She's on the other side of the door. And she is not a problem. We aren't going to get recorded by the camera. We're not going to go anywhere near the camera. It's fine, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about that body found either. He died very peacefully in his fully conscious standing position. He was fully aware of everything, but he died peacefully. Okay, don't mind the gurgling. that he was doing. Look, that, you know, that was the sound of the peace entering his body so that he could die peacefully, okay? That was the sound of peace. And there are so many flies on that right there. Just look at that. I wonder how many gigabytes that's taking up on this game, all of those moving flies. Because this game is like 70 gigabytes. It's literally 70 gigabytes for this. It's a great game, but hell, it's big. It is hella big. My guy's coming down the stairs. He should be coming out the doorway any second now.
No kidding.
Are you gonna come out?
I guess I can stick around for a bit.
There's really nothing to do while waiting for him to come out. And there he is. He came in off screen. He needed his superhero entrance, which happens to be off screen like in many superhero movies. And we just gotta make sure that this falls flat so that it does not roll away, because we need this other flask for our next target. So he's gonna stand still. I'm gonna toss this.
Hey,
what was that? He was so scared. He jumped. It frightened him. He did that because of how scared he was. He's completely fine. He's just dead now. That's all. But other than that, he's fine. You know, if it wouldn't have been for the fact that he died, he would be completely fine. And we're just gonna drop a breach charge right here, our other one, and blow her up. And the other guy is far enough away that he does not get caught in the explosion, so it is fine. And you see, it's an accident kill. Complete and utter accident. How was I supposed to know that flask was going to blow up when I dropped it there? And because we were just holding one breach charge, that's why we did not get immediately suspicious of the guy standing next to us. That's why he didn't get suspicious of us, I should say, because we just had one. If we would have been having another one in our inventory, if we would have had one left over, then he would have gotten suspicious of us. So, yeah, it's weird how this game kind of works. Also, some of the ones that do bigger explosions, immediately when you drop them in the same way that you do a breach charge, they'll get immediately suspicious of you for some reason, instead of not like they do with the breach charge. I don't understand how this game's logic works. Now we need to change some things because of this, because all these guys got to be pulled into the freezer. So we're gonna go into Agent 47's room. I'm going to get the fiber wire to quickly take them out so that we don't have to choke them, because we can't hit them on the back of the head with anything. And I'm gonna take these coins to distract them. That's everything that we need for this and for the next level as well. Now, the reason that we're using fiber wire for this, instead of like something to pacify them and then drag them and kill them in the freezer room, is because other people can hear their bodies fall to the floor.
Of course he's spoiled.
And if they hear their body fall to the floor, they're going to turn around and see them.
I'll buy lunch if you go check out whatever that was.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. He's going to look ahead so I can execute her. Just got to slowly line it up. I'm playing on console, by the way, so that's why this is taking a while to aim. You know, with sticks, it's pretty difficult. And I'm going to drag him down the stairs, because our third target is going to pass by here eventually, and we don't want him to see either of these people. Don't want to scare him away and also ruin our 5 stars. Now this part is a big pain in the ass. There are 2 people in here. There are 2 of them, see? They got 2. And we have to lure this guy over here and then choke him out on his way back. I have tried many times, because if you've played this game for yourself, if you have a copy of this game, you'll know that you can subdue around corners. The square will come up and it'll say subdue. You can choke this guy out like I'm doing now, but you can't. You can't. Agent 47 will instead punch him in the face and he will be an unconscious witness. I have no idea why that is, but it's just the way that it is. So we have to wait for him to turn away and then choke him out. And no one's looking in our direction by the time we come in here. So long as that guy on the left is walking away or turning to walk away, no one's gonna see what we're doing. No one else cares. I guess that's his son that's cooking over there, and he's keeping an eye on his dad. So we have to wait for him to turn away so that we can kill his dad. And we're gonna put him in the freezer. And we have a good bit of time to kill our last target. He's the only one that passes by this other room over here. There actually may be enough time to drag our target, our first one that we killed, into this room over here. But I'm not gonna risk it. I'll spend the extra 10 seconds just waiting for this guy to come in. And you can see the little dot right there. He's taking his nap. The security guard from the last escalation, he's just sleeping. He's taking his nap. If he would be awake, then he would be able to look through the doorway, the glass doorway, and see us doing this. So it is really just bad luck for this guy that the security guard didn't get a good night's sleep. If he would have got his Z's, then he would still be alive. Or at the very least, it would have been more of a pain to kill him. Sad, sad. He's just in the doorway, but it counts. It counts. They just have to be in the freezer room. Not all the way in. They just have to be in, you know, partially in. That is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. We're just going to drag her in there as well. Depending on where you press drag on an NPC's body, that's what you grab. Whatever limb is closest. Agent 47 never drags them by the head unless he garrots them. I would love to see that animation where he's just pulling people by their hair, just by the scalp if they're bald. He's just using his superhuman strength like Spider-Man to just pull the skin of their scalp and drag their body like that. That would be freaking funny. That would be so funny. I would love that, especially if an NPC is wearing a hat. Especially if they're wearing a hat. I would love that. I would love that. So sad they didn't add that in. Now, I know it's to make the game more realistic, but it would be so funny to look at. Ah, well. That's this one done. That's this one done. We got one more to do. One more to do. It's just level 5 from now on. And this one was a good about minute and a half longer than the last one. The next one's going to be just about as long as this, though. I'm going to see if I can't get it 420 on the dot, because we have to do the same thing again from Agent 47's suite. No changes. We can do it the same. No difference. So here we go again. We're going to go down the stairs and take out our first target. Sometimes it worked out kind of well in the last one, but sometimes the other guy goes. Like, he'll go and pick up the coin. It depends. So I'm gonna do that. Gotta throw it far enough away. And he got distracted. So I can kill her as soon as he goes to walk, because he's not gonna hear that body drop after he takes his first couple steps. He's committed to the animation of going and get the coin. He can still turn around. Don't be fooled. He can still turn around. But after he takes his couple of steps, he's like far enough away that the pillar, I guess, is blocking him from hearing. I'm not sure how like the sound system works in this game, but I think that's what it is. And because she's so close to this doorway, I'm gonna drag her partway in here. I just gotta make sure not to bring her too close to the door, since they do have these two little circle window holes. I don't want them to see her dead body from there. So I'm gonna throw a coin here, and that should bring the guy over. And again, I can't subdue him, because if I press square to subdue, Agent 47 is gonna punch him in the face, and he'll be an unconscious witness.
Like I said.
So he turns around. I can subdue now. Now it is okay for me to subdue, and I'm going to beat the other guy. I'm going to subdue him as well. I was holding the button to pick up a can. But Agent 47 did not pick up a can, so I had to choke him out. I'm kind of sad about that. I wanted to crack the back of his head. I'm a little upset, but everything is still going just as well. See, same time schedule as before. I just have to somehow make this last a second longer so that I can get 420 at the end. Surely it's possible for me to be able to do that, right? Right, most definitely. And he's in... And since she's in the other room, I would have time to drag her as well, but... No, wait, I did already, didn't I? Did I, or did I just leave her in the room? Did I drag her in already? What is my memory? Did I drag her in? I honestly can't remember something that I did like a minute ago or not. Did I drag her in? Hey, why you fell? Come on, I'm dragging you in. But did I? No, I left her in this room, right? Right? Yeah, she's over there on the side. Why does she not have a dot on the mini-map, though? I thought I dragged her in here because I didn't see her dot here anymore. What? Look at the mini-map. There's no gray dot. There's no... See, there's no dot. She's invisible. She's invisible. If you kill people, they still have a gray dot on the mini-map. Like, and when you dump their bodies, they still show up as well. Why does she not have a dot? None of them have dots. None of them are real. None of them exist. Can you believe that? People in a video game not existing is blowing my mind right now. Ah! Blowing my mind. I know, right? I can't believe it myself, but she really ought to show up on the mini-map because that confused me. I thought that I put her in there already. When I know that I didn't, it was making me really confused. But this is level 5 done. Yay, whole thing done, right? Yay, just a little confusion at the end. That's weird. I would have had to actually have checked back and make sure that she didn't like fall off the map somehow. But she should have had a gray dot. She should have still been on the map. Beautiful boat cutscene. Just driving away from 2 different angles. Like, he drives all the way out, and then we have another angle of him leaving the dock, which he just did. Beautiful, beautiful. And we got our picture for the Somsak Equation, and I did it faster. I did it faster. I forgot. I forgot to make it 1 second longer than last time. I forgot. Oh well. Oh, I got 520,000s. Okay, that you just put 404 not found. 404 not found. 420. Okay, I got 520s. That's enough. That's enough. I'd like to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you'll enjoy the next one as well. Goodbye. Goodbye.